Howdy, howdy. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna talk a lot during the stream because my throat still hurts. It's been like 2 weeks now. But doing the best I can. I'll probably have to change the title at some point if I do just turn the mic off completely. But yeah, new sketchbook page. I was thinking about continuing the painting, but I don't know. I didn't really feel like doing gouache setup today. So we're gonna do some, what do they call it? Dry media versus water media. And I want to do some, it's a little landscape practice to start with. I need to find my colored pencil sheet. There we go. Need to find... This is the sharpest this could be. Okay, I can't really see a difference between the first and the second, so we'll keep it there. I'm just eliminating some of these. What is this, light green? It's like more aqua. Back in the bag. Chartreuse. I don't know if we're gonna use yellows. We'll see. No grays for now. White can wait. Pink would be interesting. Nah. Okay, here we are. These greens always evade me because they're just at the bottom. Yeah, I still have my, like, brushes. I could probably put those away. Like, if I change my mind, I might get back to painting during this stream, but likelihood, not very high. This is brown. We'll keep it over here. A rainbow pencil. Oh, I didn't realize I had two pencils in here. Confusing, since they're blue on the side. Yeah, I still want to get a darker green. These greens don't quite cut it. But then again, I could just, like, overlay it with blue. What is this? Yeah, I might be able to do that. Got electric blue. Not yet. Blue Lake will probably be better. Okay, maybe a tiny bit of electric blue. Alright, putting the rest away for now. See how this turns out. I have like this reference of Mount Rainier. I think it's Mount Rainier. Yeah, it is. Oh, wait. Yeah, one of the reasons why I want to turn off the mic is because I'm gonna have to clear my throat a lot. Not a huge fan of doing that, but we'll see. To make it a little bit longer. I haven't done a landscape using color pencil in a while. I don't use color pencil much at all, so it's always an interesting adventure. This mountain has a lot going on. I think it's the biggest mountain in the Cascades. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of huge. Yeah, let's start with spring green. It's a little bit brighter than I want, but start with it. I guess starting with blue and then maybe. It's a very light application of it. I think alpine meadows are probably like my favorite meadow. I don't know, they're always so bright and green and beautiful. I do like a good meadow in general. Howdy, four pigeons. How's it going? It was not my intention to keep postponing stream as many times as I did. But I'm here now. I realize my whole hand just blocks the entire thing. Trying to narrow down what the problem is with your laptop. Troubleshooting. Like what exactly is happening to it? With the charger? The battery is usually the first thing to go for laptops. I was able to... Oh, graphic driver crash. Interesting. I mean, I assume you updated all your graphic card drivers. Does it like keep happening or did it only happen once? How the hell's supposed to relate the driver with the charger? Yeah, that is kind of weird. I could have overcooked as well. This laptops run warmer. They don't have as good of a cooling system like a desktop PC. Yeah, I was able to extend the life of a couple of my electronics by changing the battery because it's the first thing that goes. Happened consistently with one game, also others, but with those games is inconsistent. Interesting. It's a tricky one. Not being able to stay because they wanted you early. Dang. It always sucks when you're like, I had plans. They want me in early. Well, thank you for stopping by. 53. Halfway. Exactly, sleeping. It's important. Interfering with sleeping plans. Oh, and skating. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, especially if you're like, this is good weather. Let's do some skating. And they're like, come in. Do some work. Even worse if it's like a windowless job. And you're like, but the outdoors. Such good weather. Ooh, my condolences. I think that right here, this is like a dry riverbed. Like a couple, what do you call it? Rocks. Light umber. But it also gets hot. Yeah. I'm like debating about trying to do runs in the morning. Like super early. I'm also like, but I like being in bed. It's cozy. Like the insomnia always hits at the when you're trying to go to sleep, but once you're already in bed, you're like, let's stay here. Everything's comfy all of a sudden. Summer started, so they do $1 skate Wednesday. Ooh, that's such a good deal. 67%. Hold up, I got a cough. Okay. Is that the highest that we have? I feel like you've consistently gotten the highest possum. Like, pretty regularly. Congrats. Funny number. Is it? Oh no. Rip. Here you get 2 crowns. You can never escape. Funny number. I don't even know the context of it. I don't know if I want to know. I know it's like a video, and I don't know. Yeah. This is like a song. Like, you gotta spill what song it is. Can't just like drop vague songs. Against the rules. Writes it in the rules. Is that it's nonsensical? Yeah, I figured. But like, yeah, anyway. But it's also kind of like because everyone says it. Like as a kid, then you're like, well, this is the cool thing to say, so Wantaways. I haven't heard of Wantaways. I was like, by the way, if y'all ever want to like drop random song recommendations in the Discord, feel free to. You don't have to like, you can do it unprompted. Because yeah, right now general chat is like literally like whatever. Because I'm not active enough on it to be like, we only talk about general stuff here. 59. Pretty good. Okay, what am I? Because of a video? I first started hearing it because people were talking about it on people's Twitch chats. Wait, why did I plural that? Awesome. 22. Jesus. Last time it was low as well. Now, what am I doing? We got trees, kind of. Beef these trees out a bit. They're looking a little spindly. I think my face is closer to the mic today. I can't speak very loudly still. It hurts. I guess I should do this background thingy here. Like another hill and then the mountain. Okay. Blue. What color are we feeling here? Start with Blue Lake. Send the video? Nice. Because then I'll definitely check it out. Because I was like, I always forget what gets talked about in chat when there's recommendations. So, it being there, we'll see it. Ah, it has animation. Yeah. I feel like that's how I found out a good chunk of songs as well, is that it would have cool animation. Yeah, I feel like I pick up songs in like really random places. Animation. Sometimes like if a song is playing at a coffee shop, I'm like, I like this song. Okay, let's see if I can transcribe the lyrics and Google it. Your trains? What? Alright, what happened here? There's so much atmospheric mist happening here, so the mountain itself is actually kind of hard to see. Oh, okay. It's a song title. So, like, I mean, some people are really into trains. It's like the stereotypical autistic thing to be into. Used it for a video, now it's playing 24/7 against your will. Real though. A red Savina. I've never actually heard of a red Savina before. Looks pretty hot. Also, hello. What am I on spice? I feel very mild. Yeah, I feel very mild. Is bell pepper. Perfect. Alright, I think I'm gonna make the sky even bluer. I feel like the sky is actually darker than the mountain. This needs sharpening. It's too stumpy. Actually, I'll start over here. A banana pepper. I didn't realize I had. Oh, okay. It was 0 to 500. It could be very mild. Whereas bell pepper has no chance. The only problem with me using colored pencils too much is that because it's a very repetitive motion, does affect my RSI. Just a bummer, because it is a fun way to color. You don't have to deal with water. I'm gonna do an outline and make it clearer. That's like 2 lumps. Like one kind of happening over here. It's a very lumpy mountain. Howdy, howdy. Welcome. On the Explorer page. Thank you. Ain't no mountain high enough. I'm like, this cloud is looking a little boxy right now. Maybe give it a little bit more shape, I guess. Standard cloud shape. The exposure changes. Of course, now that I do it, exposure is not changing. See if I can try to do a gradient here. A little darker higher up here. It's probably the lens. Those like cameras do that. When you take a picture of the sky, it does do a gradient thing. Whereas like IRL, your eyeballs don't quite do that. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm getting over being sick, so that's why my voice sounds a little gravelier than usual. But other than that, I'm doing well. Making art is good. Hope y'all are doing well as well. But yeah, the best thing about being sick is the getting over it part of it. It gives me like way too much time to think. Get a little existential sometimes. Try to color this whole part. Let's see if we don't lose too much detail. Maybe a dark brown somewhere in here. There are patches of like dirt. I don't really have a good dark brown either. They all kind of, I don't know, I guess the Faber-Castell is probably the best bet. What is this? 176? There's like little patches in the grass. Maybe, there might be like a more of this cloud blue over here. Belgium, wow. No worries. That's cool. I don't know much about Belgium other than they're famous for waffles and chocolate. Anything else? That's very prominent. Let's throw in things. French fries. Oh yeah, yeah, there's so many things that get accredited to French. Like croissants are apparently Austrian initially. Alright, French fries. The chip, as the British say. Makes me wonder about French toast. Where did that actually come from? Fries are good. To be fair, we're next to France, that's true. Taking all the credit, though. I feel like this is as detailed as we're gonna get with this one. Give it a border. Oh no, we're losing the plot on that line there. Alright. Like, gonna do random bigger interest studies. I haven't done those in a while. I just feel like, I don't know, anxious about using copyrighted images, but it's just a sketchbook, whatever. Question is, how big do I want them to be? I think I'm gonna try to push it to be more like my little cartoony proportions, but sometimes I just end up copying the picture. So they get the normal human proportions. Just got back from a park, can't wait to sketch the pictures you took. Nice! It's always nice to use your own photos for reference, because then you're also like, have memories associated with it. Oh, beer, yes, of course. I'm not a big drinker, so I kind of forget. Battleground for 2 world wars. That happens often. Oh, and it happens often. Yeah, oh gosh, the bombs. It's such a problem. Unbomb. What is it called? There totally is a name for it, but I'm completely spacing on it. Demolition? Like, services? Undemolition services? I don't know. There are a lot of war museums I've never been. Way too sensitive for that. Understandable. I am from the US, although I'm Mexican American, so not 100%. Like, maybe I should think about inking this, perhaps? It was signed in Belgium. Really? Huh. Like, I don't know if I want to use a micron. I like using this gel pen. Actually, no, this is the wrong gel pen. But if I erase anything or add anything like a marker, it smears. I don't know if I want to do that. I could also color it in and then line it. Options. I think I'm overthinking it, but... I misplaced... Oh, no. Here it is. This might be too... might be the right size. This fellow looks a little bit cat-like. I was trying to do a fox, but... I think foxes do look a little cat-like. I think it's the chin. Yeah, I made the chin too pointy. Dutch owned Manhattan, Belgium bought the island. Oh, I didn't know Dutch was spoken in Belgium. Part where they speak Germans and the part where they speak French. I have heard about French, but yeah, interesting. I didn't know about speaking German and Dutch. I guess we're in NYC, the Belgians. Settled. I don't know New York City enough, I'll be honest. I'm a West Coast person. The reference they're wearing shorts. I'll give them pants though. Wall Street, gotcha. And come with fun facts. I feel like, yeah, history and geography can be quite interesting. Did anybody follow the what was it? It was like on our geography. People were voting what state is gonna take over the United States. And Oregon won. Cascadia. I think it was like it was the last two that were fighting for first place was Oregon and Minnesota, nicknamed Mega Soda. Mega Soda, like the drink. Alright, let's see if anything smears. That's being chill right now. I recently found out that Oregon exists between California and Washington. He thought Washington was California's neighboring state. Ah, we got forgotten. I mean, yeah, it's a big country. It's hard to keep track of where all the states are. Like I definitely, if someone like gave me a blank map and was like, name all the states and put them in the right place, I'd be like, probably get it a decent amount wrong. Where is Stato Soda? Wait, States Soda? A respectful question about being non-binary. Maybe. I'll see if I can answer. I have gotten very mixed results when people ask me about that on stream. Actually, I'm just gonna make all the pants green. Could shade it later. Actually kind of did a cool blending thing. I think I decided this is a cat. Was a fox, and now it's a cat with a fluffy tail. There's long-haired cats. Well, let's see what kind of patterns we got here. A lot of orange. Orange could be fun. This marker is like dying, and it's kind of weird. It is orange, but initially when I use it, sometimes it comes out yellow. Yeah, like right now it's yellow. Let's see what it does. Actually, I'll just color the whole thing in. Oh, that's a funny one. Yeah, I was in choir. I don't really think the voice types would actually be gendered necessarily. It's just that yes, typically yeah, typically girls would have alto soprano, mezzo soprano, typically guys would have, yeah, bass, baritone, tenor. I actually haven't heard of tenor. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess it just generally sounds like pick what it sounds like. Yeah, because I was like, it sounds alto for me the way my voice sounds, so I'm keeping it. But the thing is, like, it has the capacity to change, like, for folks who take testosterone, it could change. Howdy, Shy Hermit Crab. Thank you so much for the 19 months. Also, props for the unique question. That's usually don't get questions like that. If I gave them pink shoes. Matches their ears. I don't know if I actually like the pink. Make it gray. I guess I'll give them a mouth. There, they have a smile. Usually a male voice has a range all the way from tenor to mezzo-soprano. That is impressive. Can't imagine having that much of a range. I mean, like, because voice ranges, like, it's not something that you can just, like, train yourself into. Like, you either got it or you don't. I mean, like you're assigned. E5. Wait, E5 as in, like... I don't know, it's making me think of, like, guitar chords for some reason. Ah, the last note and let it go. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm like, what's her name? Adina Metzel? She has a really impressive alto voice. Indiana. Is that a is that an autocorrect? Autocorrect doesn't recognize names very well. It's like my my closed captions. It struggles with some words. And this outlining is making it look kind of 3D. Like as a drop shadow. I do not know that lore. Gotta love autocorrect, right? Sometimes I am impressed with it, because I'm like, I don't even know what I'm writing here. Just writes gibberish, and I'm like, oh, cool. Thank you for the spell check. Generally had no idea how to spell that. Oh, these lines are thick. I kind of want to re-outline the hand a bit. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's always like my fear with announcing people's names. Not saying it correctly. Oops. The wickedly talented Dazim? Having a name that gets frequently misread. The curse. Alright, I guess I should move on to a different pose. Like, I'm gonna put a really awkward space in here. Yeah, it was a choir kid. Not a really good one. I was definitely not good enough to like audition for musicals or anything. But it was fun. Sometimes I do like wonder, I'm like, you know what? It'd be kind of cool to take voice lessons because I've never actually taken proper voice lessons. Be cool to, I don't know, try to see if I can make my voice sound better. But those money things too. Pentatonics. I mean, I know it, the pentatonic scale, but I don't know what it actually means with the X. So in this pose, the person's like kind of kicking their foot out. And they look happy, but I was like, it'd be kind of funny to make them look angry. I like a jacket flying behind them. I don't know if I want to add the jacket. I feel like it sounds like the name of like, oh shoot, how am I forgetting this word? What is... Acapella, yes, it was acapella. Oh, they had a lot of them had a pentatonics phase. What year were they like, are these still around? I never really got into acapella. Oh, a few weeks ago, nice. Like, I think it's really impressive what acapella groups can do, but like I never got really into like, like following acapella groups. 2011, gotcha. Like, part of me feels like they were maybe referenced, like, in a TV show or something. Man, I keep drawing these foxes and they look like cats. Okay, this guy looks a little bit more like a... Oh. Maybe they're picking, like, a can. Have a flying. I don't know if that would be the actual proper physics of it. I'm gonna try with a smaller pen. This one kind of backfires on me sometimes. It skips a bit. No, thanks for the follow. You don't look mad enough. Trying my best. I think my main, like, choir interest was, musicals. But I haven't been super up to date with them recently. This is more of a high school era. Gonna sleep now. Try to pop in sometimes. Ooh, midnight, yeah. Have a good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was good chatting about music and Belgium facts. The distance is tricky, making the hand really small on the other side. Actually, I think it would technically be cutting out of here. Oh well. I guess I'll give them shoes. I was like, I don't want to deal with trying to figure out what digigrade from this angle. Whoops, totally messed up the bottom of the shoe. ad break is starting soon. It's already been an hour. I got 3 drawings done. Actually, that's pretty decent time. Alright. I'll get the ad going. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, welcome back. Right, okay. Back to this. I think I pretty much got the details in. Guess I'll start with orange, keep it simple. We have 2 oranges though. This one... This one's more like a goldenrod. Start with that. Shoot. Boxes have like dark arms, don't they? Yes, they do. Okay. Might be too dark. Actually, that might be perfect. This might be too light. I'm gonna put these all back in here. Starting to overwhelm the place with, what do you call it? Art supplies. I feel like blue would be... And yeah, probably light blue and dark blue. I'm like, now that I think about it, I don't think I have very dark blue marker. I guess like this closest I have. More like a gray blue. I could also just have a white shirt. That works too. $25. What is this? 0.01. Let's get 0.5. The line weight isn't super necessary. I feel like it makes art pop a little bit more. 32%? Yeah. It wasn't a good day for me either. Yeah, it's like so far I think, yeah, 67 is the highest. And even then, that's not that high. Maybe it's like the lack of possum that's being drawn. Like, it's kind of gonna be awkward to draw all the way up here, because it's a weird angle for me. Like, unless I like drag it all the way down here, but whatever. We'll do that. Problem for future me. Like, kind of. More just like not being very visible on stream. Maybe this should be a possum. See how this goes. I don't love lining with this. It just feels very scratchy. Like I said, I like lining with a gel pen, but problem with that ink that it smears a lot. Actually, no, what is this? 0.01? We'll do the thicker one. 0.05. mess up the proportions of it. Oh. Oh, the other hand's supposed to be. Oops. Whatever. It's kind of a stubby tail. Can't tell if that's smeared or I just accidentally licked the pen a bit to the side. Have not eaten yet, had some water, but trying to wake up enough to get food. Yeah. I really feel like there's like a waiting period. Very rarely do I wake up hungry, like instantly. This is just gonna be a random gray possum. I thought I had a darker color. Mimic black, but maybe not. Maybe they will be kind of purple. I'm like giving them when the hoodie being pink be a little bit too much. We're trying it. Kind of like the shorts being white, but not hard to make it look clear that they're white and just not uncolored. Rip, given this so blue-gray. Hmm. Like, I kind of want to fill up these blank spots. I don't know, maybe like a headshot? I don't know. Nice plants is a good random thing to put in here. Okay. It's like so many markers right here. I don't want to line this with red. Do I have a red? What are these called again? Micron? This one's brown. I guess it's red-ish. Like a random plant just growing out of there. I do like the greens for these markers. I used to think they were too bright. I guess it depends what I'm trying to color. Like a little bit of that here. A random tiny potted plant here. Love the confidence of your movements. So fast and accurate. Ah, thank you so much. I was like, it took me so long to feel confident, so that means a lot. The hard work paid off. Okay, it was this dark red. That's what I was thinking of. What is this?
Lassie.
Oh, thank you.
With
Okay.
banana peel.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Wait, is there yogurt in this?
Yes.
Alright, gotcha.
Well.
Okay, thanks. Bandito spotted. I can't remember what I named the command. Was it just called Bandito? Spotted 6 times. Well, got a drink and the perfect snack. I was like, I had a really quick lunch, so I was like, I'm already kind of feeling hungry. I'm not ready to stop drawing. Where did my liner go? Overwhelming amount of marker on here. I really like filling out the pages. I'm like, is there a creature or something that I should draw down here? One thing I don't like about this is that this cover is so soft that it's already getting the little, I don't know what else to call it, the clamp marks? I almost said bite marks when I clip this. But the more pages we get, then I can make it not clip on the cover. I'm like, maybe I'll draw a tree. I've been like drawing pine trees for so long, but still don't like how I stylize. Actually, I don't hate this one. Like a random little tree. I really like the style of pines that they have in Gravity Falls. But I can never make myself like keep that style. Because like there's the one that's just like a trunk. You put like little sparse pine thingies. I kind of did this with my illustration that had a... Oh, that one's weird. Oops. that had a deer on it. The mushroom forager deer. One day I'll figure out, maybe. Okay. First page done. About an hour and a half. I'm like, should I switch to water media? I'm not convinced yet. What else is there? This is like this is a middle page. So this would actually be really good to just paint across entirely. I might skip this page. Choices. Well, in the meantime, I guess I'll have my drink. Actually something that I've been wanting to draw for a long time. I haven't drawn in a while. Is a Luna moth. Let's see if I can... would Unsplash have one? I do. It's kind of at a weird angle. Go sideways. I'll give it a try. The thing that I struggle the most is with the asymmetrical thing. I'm gonna get rid of it. Wait, did I say asymmetrical? I have a hard time with the symmetry of it. Asymmetrical is easier. Let me see. I can copy this, put it into Procreate, and see if I can tilt it. Dang it, they don't paste it. Okay, let's try this. It's got its little antenna. Yeah, I always make one wing smaller for some reason. It happens. I was like, I don't even know what these moths are native to. These little tendril things are too. I imagine they're a little bit more tropical. It's just me guessing. Oh, there's still something on this side. Alright, screw it. We're just going. We're just diving in. Now I can't remember this leads. Find out. Wait, this is, I don't want this. Where did my other one go? That's plenty dark enough. There's a lot of ink coming out. My best not to smudge it. Ooh. Yeah, it's like pooling. No. Did I smudge that? Or is it just smudging on its own? I think it's just bleeding into the paper. Well, it was worth a try. It was like either this or using the black pentel brush. Well, now I know that this feathers, that's what they call it, right? I just paint over it too. Dang. Meowdy. It's been such a low possum day. 24. How are you doing? Alright. Well, that kind of failed. Good, good. That's good to hear. Something wild happened to you. Ooh. I'm intrigued. I like want to start coloring it in, but I know we'll smear. How much? Oh, whoa, that bled like crazy. Oh no. Okay, I forgot. I skipped this page. Good. If in chat. Yeah, I'm glad it didn't just bleed over the other doodles I just did. Not that it would have been like the end of the world, but nice to keep it neat. I was like, maybe I should just like, 'cause I really like that color. Maybe I should just like drain it and use a brush instead. Just like regular ink. I think like a pressure change might have affected it. What an art raffle. We'll be getting art for 20 plus artists. That's wild. How, like, this sounds like it was a huge event. What, how, how did that work? So it's like, yeah, you like won the lottery essentially. Get that toy house going. I'm like, something wild happened to me, but not like it was just a wild experience. Like I know there's like the joke that like there's always people fighting at the Waffle House, and I heard something similar about Popeyes. Like you don't mess with the employees or something like that. Went to Popeyes for the first time in my life. There's not a lot up here in the Pacific Northwest. They're kind of scattered around. And walk in and like pretty much instantly after we like put in our order, someone's like runs in and is like, "Hey, can I stay here for a bit? There's like a scary guy out there." And then said scary guy comes in, asks if he can use the bathroom. Like the whole thing, like parts of it was closed anyway, and so like the cashier was like, "No." And then guy gets so angry, yells at the cashier, and like slams the door on his way out, and it, like the door like broke off. It's like I wouldn't know if you'd say hinges. You know how like fast food restaurant store doors are like built different. They have like that little like triangle thing that they. But I was like, whoa, all right, drama at the Popeyes like in no time. Gosh, those employees deal with a lot. Props, jeez. A streamer called Flex with Rex at this event for a month. you'd have writing and art prompts, and it ends with one big raffle. Oh, so like y'all participated? That's pretty cool. Ah, T-Rex. Gotcha. But in the end, the chicken was good. Chicken lived up to its hype. Cajun fries, not so much, but can't have it all. Big community OC showcase. Ah, that's really cool. Yeah, because I was like, I feel like something would have been more involved than just like, all right, enter here for the raffle. Because I was like, to get 20 artists, scary stuff happening at Popeyes, right? Like as the employees, dang, they deal with a lot. All right, so I still have this. Still waiting for this to dry. We got some pink colors happening. I'm like, what else can we get thrown in here? I was like, I already can keep going with the Luna Moth theme. Had 1 in 50 odds of winning. Yeah. Well, congrats. That's exciting. Oh, there's this like moth kind of hanging out. Like, their bodies are really fluffy. I actually rarely see their bodies because their wings take up the majority of the frame. Alright, I'm gonna try this. See if I haven't learned my lesson with brush pens. Try it with a pentel, which was initially what I was thinking of doing this with. Let's see. This one seems to have more control than the other one. Mm. I'm like, I don't know. It has like, maybe this is weird. It's like proboscis or something. Has a little hand sticking out. 70, 76? 70. 76 hours in Baldur's Gate 3. Never finished the first act. I mean, isn't that the Baldur's Gate experience? Do you want to finish it, or are you just like having fun doing stuff? I feel like you could technically like go on forever. This is what I hear. I've never actually played it myself. One day. Do I even have it on my wish list? Now I have to check. A lot of saves come to restarting campaign because you stopped playing and forgot what you're supposed to do. Ah, you know what? Yeah, that like... I don't know if that bothers you, but it bothers me when I'm like, shoot. Like, I put so many hours. Now I forgot. What's been happening? I feel like that's happened with me with Persona. Oh, Fallout, yeah. Dang, it's still $60. Like, I'm sure it might go on sale every once in a while. For some reason, it was not on my wish list. Alright. Keep an eyeball on it. Right, you did start Persona 5. Oops. I don't know. Random free trunk textures. The driver thing. Oh, yeah. That's fair. Like, sometimes it takes forever for this to dry, so I guess I'll let it do its thing. Hmm. 13 months? Thank you so much, Barbarian. I'm like, what else? I realize I have a much harder time coming up with things with drawing versus painting, or just painting takes longer, so I don't have to be like, alright, that's done. I'm like tempted to look at my old sketchbook, get some ideas. Oh, you know what? You know what goes well with moths? Mushrooms. Moths and mushrooms. Just generally having a hard time thinking of what else to add. I have a folder of these saved. A lamp. I'm like, do I want to keep using... This is kind of fun. It has a little, like, waviness to it. This is a very spiky mushroom. They do, but I was like, I don't know how... I kind of want to draw organic shapes. I was like, I did the lava lamp Mothman last time. Sadly, I haven't seen a lot of cool mushrooms out on walks lately. I haven't really been in very mushroomy areas or at mushroomy times. I was like, maybe. I've been debating about trip all the way out to this one volcano. Just kind of far. Long drives and whatnot. Just to look at mushrooms. Oh right, and like gas prices are like super expensive right now. Kind of hard to like casually plan day trips. Alright, we got a ad going, so we'll be back. What is it, 3 minutes? I lost my... There we go. Lost my cursor for a second. Alright, welcome back. Mushrooms have taken over your backyard. Wait, wait, wait. Are they cool? Yeah, that should have given that enough time to dry. Maybe. Suspicious about this particular thick line. Pretty neat. I mean, I would not complain if you posted pics in the Discord. I was like looking at mushroom photos. I was like, yeah, also. Never mind drawing them. Run out and take fix. Hey, thank you. I've been waiting for like a week, so it's ideal growth for them. True, but it also depends on what the dirt or the substrate is, because it could be really random. And just like ideal conditions are like also the ground. Might regret the yellow. Oops. Well, there it is. Alright, where's the Luna Moth ref? Oh, maybe I want yellow first. Next question, where is my E? Or I guess, not key, what do they call them? Watches. Watches. Swatches. There we go. Mystery color. I don't like that the numbers rub off. 173. I'm guessing this is 133. Ooh, that is yellow. Bam. Try something. Sure. Oh, they have yellow down here too. I like randomly go through these like love-hate relationship with these markers. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I'm really not feeling it. I think it looks too streaky. And then like right now I'm like, ooh, this is really fun. I think it depends on also what colors you have, maybe. I'm wondering if I want to add a dark background to this. I don't know if it'll like a bit too much. It looks kind of fine the way it is. Making it pop a little bit more. Because it's like a really dark green. I don't know the current green I have would look good. I also do color pencil. Do that. Do the Faber-Castell. Ooh, we got some mushrooms in the Discord. Ooh, they're like lumpy. Cool shapes. At the end of their lifespan quickly are eaten by wildlife. Yeah, mushrooms are funky because like they'd be very nitpicky. Like morels, really popular, expensive edible mushroom. They could be like really hard to grow. And sometimes they randomly pop up in places. They like sometimes something like gravel. Like there's been like some random like newly like graveled roads and they're like, yeah, I like it here. And they're just like, they just pop up. I saw one morel on a trail once, and I was like, oh my goodness, that's a morel. But it looked like a dog like bit into it and then spat it out. It was like weirdly slimy. It's like how we don't draw withered flowers. Wait. I mean, we could draw withered flowers. Oh, we don't think about dying mushrooms. They're, I don't know, like dead. There were some that have like that funky, like, they kind of look like turkey tail mushrooms. They just like cling on to a lot of like old wood, like logs. And I've seen some like old ones completely dead, dried out, but they are hard. Like I like tried kicking one off, and it was it it feels like almost like soft wood. I don't know. And they're weird shapes. Like, wait, shoot. I don't have a Discord on my tablet, but let's see. I do think it's funny when there's a mushroom and it just like has like a random like bite taken out of it, but nothing else. Well, thank you for going out and taking pictures. I was like, do you mind if I like draw one? One or two? Go for it. Hey, thank you. Draw this little like wrinkly pear. We'll hang out down here. Yeah, this they do look like they had like little bites taken out of them. Alright, I'm gonna bring back the pentel. Guess a brush pen, technically. I'm guessing this is clover. They're really cool organic shapes, yeah. Yeah, it's been fun using this brush pen with it. Frequently see gophers and rabbits in the backyard, even though it's small and fenced off. Oh yeah. Do gophers go underground, or is it just groundhogs? Oh, moles too, right? Daughter has a new hobby, painting animals on small rocks and putting them in tree holes in your neighborhood park with a note saying, take if you want, painted with acrylic fence. That's really cool. All of the above. They all do that. Yeah, because I was like, some of them, I remember with like growing up, they would eat the bulbs of like tulips. Like really tricky to keep a garden going, a flower garden. Yeah, I remember, that reminds me, yeah, because some people would do, they would make little paintings. Yeah, put them in like random, like little tree holes or something like that. But they would take a picture and then they're like, post it on social media, be like, this is where it is, go find it if you can. It's like a funky original art scavenger hunt. That's really cool. Kind of makes things feel kind of magical. You can find like random little trinkets or art. Wait a second, where did... oh, there it is. Alright, we got that, we got that. I feel like this could be darker still, the background that is. But the green wasn't enough. What is this? Ultramarine? That might be too bright. This one. It's darkening a bit. I feel like I could try to push it a little harder. Have any of y'all watched Dorohedoro? Anime by Mappa Studio. Right, it's like it's Mappa, but it's like in association with Netflix, so that sometimes kills an anime. Hell yeah. So I know, it's so good. Yeah. PNGtuber and I watched it, like, I think when it came out, I think we were just like, hey, what's this? So that was like 2020 or 2021? and then like it disappeared. No, it already has a second season, but they're confirmed for a third season. I haven't watched season 2 yet. We had to rewatch, slowly going back and rewatching season 1 because I don't remember that much. I remember remember the roach who says shocking. Don't remember some of the main characters like background stories. But you know, it's been fun rewatching it, so highly recommend it. Yeah, apparently the reason why it was so delayed was because the director and the whole team, they were in charge of working on Attack on Titan. And so for like, yeah, everything got put on hold for Attack on Titan. And apparently Dorohedoro is like the director's passion project. But luckily, I think they don't have anything else that they have to work on, so season 3 will probably be not be another, what, 6 years? Last episode season 2 literally aired today. Hey, so it's complete. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they did the Netflix thing of like they dropped it all at once or not. I think they haven't been doing that with anime. Because if I remember, Dawn also got like dropped once a week. Dawn to Dawn. So the freaking closed captions. Alright. People had to fight them to do weekly releases. Oh, really? Yeah, because it kind of, for anime specifically, it kind of kills the hype to have it dropped all at once. Because it trending dies faster. It's like, don't get me wrong, I'm one of those people who usually wait until everything gets dropped, and then I'm like, aha, I can binge this if I want. I don't actually usually binge the whole thing, but like, be able to like watch a decent amount. But like, yeah, like what the heck is happening with JoJo? Like they released like a, what, 1 hour special or something, and then they just it disappeared forever. We should have done gray instead of brown. Sit in there. So out of the loop with JoJo. Like, I'm like, with the exception of this current one that just came out, I'm like caught up. Not with the manga at all. But yeah, I have no idea what was going on with the release. I just know that they dropped 1 episode and that was like weeks ago. Hasn't been a follow-up yet. I'm like, do we want it to be that same color? Maybe. Stone JoJo Lion? Wait, is that Ocean Stone? I mean, that's as much as that was pretty much where the anime left off, with the exception of this one. I was like, I really need to get into reading manga again. I should just like take advantage of the library and if they don't have it, just like order in the volumes. JoJo Land, wait. The 8th part? Oh, so that must be How many parts do we have? Your manga intake has also been slow. Yeah. I was like never much of a manga reader because it's not super accessible. Like I can't afford to go out and buy like volumes. And I know like I did read, you know, the totally legal ones, totally legal scans for a bit, but I don't know. I feel like I like reading manga as like a physical book more. Budgeted yourself for decades and I have 2 giant bookshelves of manga. Dang. But so many of the series are incomplete. Yeah, because it's just like, it's a lot. This was like One Piece, like, the different arcs are like a lot of money if you want them all. I'm glad they make like omnibus editions too, because then it's like, I don't know, less books, more combined. What's like your most treasured series that you have? On the bus edition. Wait. Alright, let's check. Does this smear? It does not. That's good. Oh, Oyasumi Poon Poon. Yeah, that okay. I did read that one digitally. Literally every yeah, trigger warning. Yeah, I finally read that because it's like I heard people be like, this is probably never gonna get an anime adaptation, and I can see why. Like other than like the trigger warnings, it's just gonna be a really difficult thing to adapt. Kind of like no one can adapt a proper Uzumaki. I mean, yeah, rendition. I'm like, I can't. I'll probably just keep this color scheme going. Yeah, Uzumaki has like 2 or 3 adaptations so far. Yeah, I think like Amazon did one. And there was like another old one. And yeah, apparently they're all awful. Wait, there's a live action? Oh, right. No, I think there's 2 anime ones and then yeah, 1 live action. So yeah. 3 total. Yeah, and apparently they're all pretty mid. Yeah, Junji Ito. Oh, I've heard of Gyo, but I cannot. I've not actually read it. Sharks with Legs movie. They said the Tsunami adaptation was good, only for the first 2 or 3 episodes. Okay. Yeah, it is interesting how some are like hard to adapt. Because a lot of people are like, horror in general seems to be really difficult to adapt for anime. But I haven't read The Summer Hikaru Died, but I watched it and I thought it was really well done with like the suspense, the psychological horror aspect. Hope they adapt Black Paradox. Yeah. Yeah, like sometimes one hopes, but like I hope they do well, you know? Or do it well. Because yeah, I couldn't even like muster up the courage to watch the Uzumaki adaptations. I was like, I really want to get, I really want to read the Freerun manga. It's kind of interesting reading things after you've seen the like TV or film adaptations. It is funny when sometimes actually the TV adaptation or movie was actually better than the book. Not as common, but Blood Midnight Boom Boom didn't get adapted. Asano's next work. Dead Demons Destruction got turned into a show. Just episode 00 is actually episode 16.5. Wait, what? That was wild. Is it good? Oh, this one's gonna be bright. Thought about doing Copic marker for this, but really don't want to deal with the smell. I feel like I've gotten hypersensitive to scent over the years. Copics didn't bother me before. It's not Poon Poon, but it holds the same vibes of comedy to random horror to comedy again. Was there comedy in it? In Oyasumi Poon Poon? I remember it was just kind of like sad, depressing. While commenting on current events through absurd. I can say this word. Absurdism. There we go. I feel like I talked about this before, but I forget. It was like I streamed Needy Streamer Overload way back in my early YouTube days. Apparently there's a anime adaptation of it. I'm like conflicted about it. But I think it's like the same writer who did the game. So it's not like what should we call it? Just like some rando doing it. What is Poon Poon about? You only know that there's a burb. Yeah, so like the main character is like represented using a bird, but like it seems like more like a metaphor rather than he's literally a bird. It's like, I mean, we technically call it slice of life because I don't think anything like magical happens, but it's like I don't know. I don't know how to summarize it. it's very grim, very sad. Mental illness. A lot of trigger warnings. Yup. Color is this? That works. Oh yeah, it does have that. Okay. I like completely forgot about that. Yeah. But it was also hard to tell, like, was that actually happening? Like the whole, like, what's real? And I'm like trying to remember when I read it. I feel like it was like 3 years ago at this point. Yeah, I was like, I definitely recommend reading it when you're like feeling okay yourself. Because I was like, if I was in deep depression and I read that, I'd be like, oh my god. I guess in a weird way, kind of makes me think of like Evangelion. I only watched the initial one. I actually never watched any of the follow-up, so whether whether that holds up is different. I want to add more lines to this. I feel like, yeah, Shinji and Poon Poon have many similarities. Okay, well said. Yeah, I couldn't like quite express why. I kind of like how obnoxiously bright it works with the pink. Because you follow emotional train wrecks who cope with things in the worst way and no social safety net. True. Idea obtained. Don't worry, this isn't a downhill, it's a ravine. Do it. Oh yeah, I also really want to read the Zerk manga. Apparently, yeah, there's no complete actual adaptation for it. And there's Okay, and that's your most valued manga, because there's never been a manga before or since where you dropped it and literally screamed. Fair. The only mangas you completed are Hack Legend of Twilight and Welcome to NHK. I vaguely recognize the title of Hack Legend of Twilight, but what is Welcome to NHK? It makes me think of the Japanese programming name. But I'm guessing that probably isn't what it is. I don't know. It is a rep to that. Oh, okay. Oh, it's about Hikikomori. Oh, okay. Fascinating. Yeah, speaking of Hikikomori's, I was like debating about streaming the new game. It was by the same people who did like Media Streamer Overload, which is also what do they call it? They call it Denpa, the genre. But it's a rhythm game and I really suck at rhythm games. Like, it's easy, you can put it on easy mode, but I'm like, it's not really exciting to watch me just like bloop bloop bloop. Also, like, all the trigger warnings as well. There was like unsettling bits. The manga is named like that because in the first chapter he has a drug trip and concludes that the channel is conspiring against him. Ah, gotcha. Right, more mushrooms. I was like, what do we do here? Look, this reference isn't in color, but it is an inky cap, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get rid of all this. I need to like fix my marker container. I like all the markers are falling out. I'm like, I wish I would see more inky caps in the wild, but I haven't. They seem to like wood chips. Been in an area that has a specific type of wood chip. I haven't been in an area that would have those. The ending from the adaptation is weird now that you think about it. Do you think it deviated from the manga? Because like sometimes they have like the weird issue that the manga's like way behind and so they just kind of make their own ending. Kind of like pretty much what they did with Game of Thrones. That was like, oh, and Soul Eater. And I guess technically with the first Full Metal Alchemist. Has other differences, but pretty much similar. Okay. Looking through your shelves of manga, you have a few complete series. Black Cat series that made before True Love Ru. Wait a second. Black Cat, hold on a second. Okay, so I've seen the anime of Black Cat way back in the day, but I think I've heard that the manga's way better. Gundam The Origin, a retelling of the first Gundam anime with lots of details. Genshiken, a primer of otaku culture in college. Ooh, haven't heard of that one. Azumanga Daioh, a slice of life manga before Yotsuba. Keion, Keion. I feel like the anime came first, right? For Keion, or was it actually adapted from a manga? And Gunslinger Girls, Cyber Girls, brainwashed and turned into living weapons. Oh yeah, I remember vaguely seeing the anime on like Netflix list. Manga was a little bit more depressing. Gotcha. Yeah, it kind of like I remember it kind of went all over the place. It wasn't oh, K-On! Was adapted from manga. Interesting. Yeah, because I remember the anime got super popular back in the day. Yeah, I should give Black Hat a try. I was at a library sale and they had like the first couple volumes for super cheap, but they were kind of like in not great condition, so I was like not super jazzed about getting it. I think I'll probably just get it from the library. Haruhi manga. Was that also initially manga? So yeah, I remember the anime adaptation also went really big. Assuming the prices are updated, you think you can afford Poon Poon? Yeah, because it's not a they like I rarely sell like a big fat book. I think there's like 4 of them maybe. Or maybe there's yeah, I don't know. Or can continue your JoJo collection. Oh yeah. Haruhi was a light novel at first. That makes sense. Then a manga, then anime. 7 volumes of Poon Poon. Oh, 7, okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I read it, especially since I never had a physical version. I just rented it as like an ebook from the library. Yeah, they're thick. I do remember seeing like other people would have it like on their shelf. Pretty colors, pretty covers. Okay, maybe just kind of like fades into nothing. Technically there's like a clover covering it, but I just didn't feel like drawing it. Probably check the comic store tomorrow on your way to photography. Nice. I have not been to like a designated comic store in ages. I'm like, now that I think about it, there isn't a lot of manga that I completely finished. I mean, like Poon Poon, obviously. I got so close to finishing Beastars. I don't know, the ending was like, I didn't really like. I was like, there's only so many chapters left. Where is this ending going? I feel like there's so much unfinished business, and I just kind of like quit. So Black Cat was neat for mid 2000s teen angst you, but you don't really think they did anything that well. It was just one of those whoa cool. Okay, okay, just kind of like shonen for the sake of shonen. Howdy, Cosmic Kobold Moth. We got the moths. Yes, we do. The ending is weird. Wait, to what? Oh, Beastars. Okay. Okay, so I was like, I feel like my intuition was correct. There's a reason the author stopped doing Black Cat style action and pivoted to just fan servicey focus. Oh, to love root. Right, they say it like Toraburu, right? For decades afterward. Gotcha. I didn't realize they were the same author. Because I was like, how have I not heard about this? Right, right, right. I was like, I put all my markers away, now I regret it. Not only the same author, one of the characters from Black Cat just got reused because he loved the design so much. That's, I mean, real, honestly. I mean, hey, if you can get away with it, why not? It's recycling. Alright, last bit here. I feel like these pages are pretty different from each other. Hold on. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. I had this conversation last night when watching Negima's sequel, UQ Holder, in a watch party. I was like, I don't know either of those. So many of these characters feel borrowed from Love Hina and Negima. Ah, okay. Like design wise and like archetype wise. Design wise and callbacks. Ah. Oh, there's some pink mushrooms. Itty bitty. I feel like I might have already these two particular mushrooms, but whatever. We could do them again. I'm gonna use the pink again, even though it like bled through everything. Oh, an ad is happening soon. Howdy. Funniest thing that you know about UQ Holder. I don't know why he's going to say UK Holder. Was his last manga before joining the literal government. What an interesting, I don't know, job shift. I was like, I don't know if I could join the government after being an artist. Oh, by the way, an ad's gonna start soon. Just letting y'all know. Moth. Okay, apparently there's an ad happening, so... I'm like, should I continue? I'm already at the 3-hour mark. I'll just sit here. I was like, I don't know who's getting an ad and who isn't. It's like... kind of random. I guess I should stretch. Or maybe clean this workspace up a bit. Just keep going. Yeah, I was like, especially since we're so close to the end of the stream time anyway. Okay, I'm not gonna need these. Cause yeah, otherwise I'll like never clean this up. Like, yeah, once I finish a stream, usually I'm like, alright. Shut it down. Am I gonna clean up? No. It's gonna make future Spicy's problem. Yep, future Spicy will handle it. Though sometimes I'm like, dang. Didn't appreciate past Spicy for doing this. It's like day shift versus night shift. Night shift. Actually, I don't need to color this anymore. Yeah. At least not with a brush pen. Start with a light pink. Alright, edge should be done. I don't really trust the ad thing though. There's one time that I was in a stream. Then again, I didn't check if they had a furry bot say anything about whether there was an ad or not. But they're like, okay, ads are happening. Took a break. And then came back. And then the ads just started for me and I was like, what? No. Rather than not get any darker. Yours usually going for another 20 seconds after the ad break is done. Okay. 20 seconds isn't the worst. Yeah, mine just like started, like did the whole 3-minute ad right as soon as it said the ad break was done. How's art been going? It's been going. It's been nice and chill. I like these organic shapes. It's like a little bit different from what I did earlier. I did some fellas. Oh yeah, in the mountain. Kind of hard to see. But yeah, it's been nice. I feel like I've been telling myself, like, gotta draw a Luna Moth, gotta draw a Luna Moth, and then I keep forgetting. I was like, well, no time like the present. I finally remembered. It's moth time. Wait. Put a random star here, because why not? Go away. And add a sparkle over here. Fill out the page a little bit more. Yeah, we're down here. Like, I definitely did more pages when I had my smaller sketchbook, but that makes sense because it was just smaller. But I do like seeing like multiple drawings in one page. I'm like, at this many, at this rate, it'll definitely take much longer to finish, but it should be fine. Alrighty. It is time. Alright, well, thank you so much for hanging out. We'll be rating Uni soon. Have a good one. Thank you. You as well. Yeah, had a good time just chatting about manga. Talked about choir for a bit. Talking about mushrooms. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one, y'all. And hopefully I'll be back on Saturday. My schedule has been pretty wild, so I'm hoping. Right, goodbye.